there. So next thing you do is go ahead and wire it to the switch, right? Then run the second one from the switch back up over the top of that one through this hole.
Yeah.
Keep them the same length, and then we're going to put them on
I'm just putting this
an XT60 connector, which is
the LiPo battery.
a LiPo battery connector.
Okay. I just put the tape there to hold that for now.
We need to put the wheels on.
I know. Oh, well, I need to put this. I was going to put the screws in first to hold the loom in.
Okay, I have.
That's these right here, right? Or are they different screws?
They're long.
Okay.
I have them. There's a bag of them, a small bag of them.
Okay.
See, the length difference?
Yeah. Oh, because the loom is a little bit, yeah. You are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you explain what we're doing?
We're rewiring
We're not rewiring, we are
rebuilding a Strife
with aftermarket parts.
with aftermarket parts, and it should shoot battery, which should shoot darts at what, 120 feet per second?
At least.
His does 180.
But that's not.
Mine does 180, but mine is also completely different. It's not a rewired Stripe. The one that I built last time had a higher crush of 41.5. It's actually 42. So this will be a little less of a crush. It'll be a little bit lighter, but you're looking at 120 to 130 feet per second. Your average starting elite is about 70 feet per second. So we're basically essentially going to double that. It's going to be a dart hose, dart laser. It's going to be fun. See, once you do this.
Dibs in the caliber for that war.
First of all, I just got that caliber.
So he's probably going to rock
You're
that.
call dibs on the caliber? No, but I will.
Yeah, he's probably going to be rocking the caliber and what, come war this
Part of the
Saturday.
time when you use the caliber.
Or when
I'm
you're
gonna
not.
use the caliber probably at the team deathmatch in the woods because I want to snipe.
I want to too.
You have another screwdriver, one that's a little bit slightly bigger. This is actually going to... yeah, here it is. Oh, you got it.
That one. That should have a magnetic tip.
Yep. Oh.
Stop dropping things.
Why am I getting this on live stream?
I don't know. Why are you?
Why am I getting you fumbling around on live stream?
This is my first Nerf build, okay?
I've never done this before. And the first one I'm letting you do is when I asked someone commissioned me to build. It's a good time, right?
Here we go.
Yeah. Hold on.
I'm trying to do this so...
Don't touch that place.
Anyway.
Okay, that should be nice and tight on that one.
There it is. Yep. This one is a little... because it started to strip out. There we go.
That's good. Okay, now let's see if we can get that on without breaking anything. The wheels.
Wheels, yeah. I got that. Let me put my
Black
gloves on.
wheels usually go on a lot easier.
I got my gloves.
Okay, so that question. Yeah.
What?
Does the Godzilla 2 trailer look better than the first one?
Yes.
The Godzilla 2 trailer does look good, and I like Millie Bobby Brown, so...
Who doesn't? I mean, Stranger Things is like the coolest show ever.
It is. Does it not remind me?
Except for the fact that it takes way too long for them to bring out the next season.
Oh, they just...
I'm asking
They
you, because he
released-
doesn't believe it all. Does that not bring up memories when we were kids running around on Barbie and X's and stuff?
Yep.
Yes,
Oh my goodness,
I know that,
yeah.
but I'm saying...
Roller bikes everywhere.
You're gonna need to hold that, yeah, because you're gonna have to... This I'm actually gonna have to really press hard, and I don't wanna... I gotta...
Alright. But,
I hear a loud cracking noise, I might cry.
there's sort of a... I don't know if it's actually a trailer or not. It's just a little thing that's, like, hinting at the third season.
There's another... What?
Oh, that popped right on.
On
yeah,
YouTube.
Perfect.
It's on YouTube.
There is a third season. I think it was the spoiler, or not the spoiler, it's the... What do you call it? The quick trailer that they always do? The one that's...
Teaser?
The teaser trailer, thank you. See, it should pop right on.
What do you mean?
That was not a good noise.
No, I think it was... Oh, it was this that was just...
Popping in.
Yeah.
Don't want to press too hard on it.
No.
Sorry. Are these grounded gloves?
There's nothing.
Not hooked up to any of the electronics.
The loom isn't broken. No, you're good.
It's the underside of the cage that I'm worried about when I heard that crack noise.
No, see, that's because see how that is.
Yeah, I see that. Go ahead. Just see if we can get it on there. That one I want to play.
It doesn't want to play. It's starting, but I don't. It's your build, so.
So the theory out there that Rodan will be the one that dies.
Okay.
Is it on?
It's going on. Got it.
There it is.
Okay.
Alright.
Sure. Oh yeah, see that? Look right down there.
Oh yeah, so almost. Yeah.
Don't look down the barrel.
It's
It's
plastic.
the barrel of a plastic dart thing that is not even hooked to anything electric
I
yet.
know, but
You have, Connor. You have to because
You have to make sure that it's set.
yeah,
you have to see.
You have
that
to
it's
center it,
Yes. Okay.
and it's pretty
That
centered.
didn't look like that. That means when the darts would hit it, it would hit the sides of this thing and it would go. And
Yeah.
It's terrible.
It'll rip the darts apart.
Yeah, I've actually done that many times.
Okay. So, all right. Now.
When I built the Deathly Hollows, the first time I put a dart through and tested the loom. See, now is when you test the loom. See, I put the thing through like this, and it went and just shredded everything. I was like, what the? Turns out one of them was going backwards. So I basically just shredded it. And I came back, I brought it out, and the whole front of the dart was like gone. I was like, well, that's not good. I'm not supposed to do that.
Oh my goodness! So literally, it was acting like a shredder.
Yeah, it literally shredded to pieces. I mean, the phone dart had shredded this thing.
Oh, this is good.
So
We got
now-
extra wire here, so I'm gonna snip.
The loom.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get back up so I can catch the entire thing on camera.
Where's the light? Actually, I want to use the light. Where's this one? Where's this one?
Oh, whoa! I did not get that.
I think I just crapped my pants a little bit.
That worked.
Do it again.
Yeah.
It shot through.
Where's the dart? What's left of it? Yeah, I'm guessing we're gonna get.
It's over there.
I'm guessing we're gonna get at least 130. I'm gonna use a little bit weaker lipo, man.
Yeah.
It's the same exact lipo. What in the world? Okay, let's just try one of these ones.
Let's try a double bat, like a.
No. We need to do it again. Just gonna use a smaller one, but I think it's the same discharge. 7.42, so no, this is a 25 to 50. That one's a 65. Okay, hold this. Let's do it again.
Yep.
Alright, so right out.
Yeah, it's in.
Don't put the dart in.
Oh,
Whoa, why is that smoking?
I don't know. Is it because I had the dart? That's why.
I don't do that. Okay, yeah.
I couldn't get it because the dart was blocking.
Yeah, you were blocking it. That's why.
Okay.
Don't ever do that. You feed the dart in after it spins.
Okay.
Okay,
My
we're
bad.
good. That's why I was doing that. I was like, basically it was trying to spin, and the dart was keeping it from starting up.
And you
Yeah.
can smell the plastic.
Yeah, but
Don't do
it's
that.
fine. It's all right. It's good. Next. Okay, so we got it going the right way. Now, this will be the last piece that we do.
Yeah.
So now we do the switch.
Yep. Switch is right here.
Switch
Oh,
is
we
the
need to
most
get some
obnoxious.
Lego-ish stuff here and whatnot.
We can even do it with just hot glue and just use it as filler.
Okay.
Lego-ish.
But there's pieces that you can use that we aren't using of these. Like, not this one, not that one. Where's the other one? There's locks from pieces in that bucket that you're never going to use.
Yeah. Just fill it in.
You can use the whole bit in place.
Okay. Alright, so I got all these. It's all in there.
That one.
That one.
Where's the switch?
The switch right here.
So this
sit.
It's gonna sit. This is gonna go right. So let me see. We need that to go not quite there. It's gonna go right up under that.
Okay, I got that.
It's gonna go like that. So that we'll do right there. So we're basically just gonna hot glue this thing in place.
Yeah.
So this piece is good for sometimes. There it is. You basically just stuff it in here to hold it
Okay.
from moving around. Hot glue it down. And then we can put this wherever it needs to go.
Yep.
Wherever it needs to go. We'll hot glue it, set it, and then when it hardens, we can take it out, wire it, put it back in that same spot, hot glue, and it'll hold it down.
So apparently Venom from the Venom movie isn't gonna have a spider symbol, but he's gonna have like white veins.
Oh.
Why wouldn't they put veins in those? I mean, that's what. Okay, so hot glue is warming up.
Alright, so we're just waiting for the hot glue to warm up on that. In the meantime, I am going to trim this wire here because we're going to I figure we could use the other half of this.
Yeah, you can. Alright, so
start stripping it.
Yeah, go ahead. And you can tin this.
Yeah.
That's some heavy duty wire.
Mm-hmm.
That means it's gonna last, right?
Yeah. Set this aside for a moment. It's not really going to hold that because it's got springs in it.
So I was thinking of doing a channel
Yeah?
about the 60 frames per second video things. I was thinking, well, I tried to use hybrid on the separate hard drive from my computer that I got. from the store. Hybrid converter software.
Okay.
And it's like I can't do it because the computer doesn't, because it's the school's computer. It doesn't want me to mess around.
Yeah.
So that's why I was just looking at that Predator laptop that has the GTX 1050 in it, the $800 one. So I was like, that's why I wanted to get that one.
Okay. I'll wait for that to warm up.
It looked pretty warm when we were singing it, the sponge.
Yeah, well, we turned it off because we weren't using it at the time.
How's it going?
The soldering gun is warming up. How long does it normally take for this to warm up?
That should be warmed up by now, but if you're gonna go ahead and tin that first,
Well, no, I
that
can.
in place, so put that there.
Yeah, so I'm waiting for the soldering gun to warm up, so I might as well go ahead and do some hot gluing while I'm waiting. Right here.
The hardest part of this
Right
thing
there.
without that piece is the switch, but
There it is. Got that fit right. Perfect.
so then we'll just hold it there.
Yep. Just don't burn me.
I'm not trying to burn you. Alright, and then let that cure.
Let's see some.
Put something on the other side. Don't Don't put too much. You do have to leave room for the wires. Remember that. When you fold that thing together.
Yeah, I got you.
So what do you think of? I just want to get your thoughts on Alien 3.
Alien 3?
Yeah.
I was disappointed.
You understand why?
Well, when I was a kid, I thought it ended badly, and I didn't think that Ripley should have died. Neither Newt nor Hicks should have died either.
Well, they were gonna retcon it until Ridley Scott's like, yeah, Neil Blomkamp, you can go away.
But well, I don't think it was a bad movie. They tried to go back to the whole horror feel of the first one.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it was a bad movie. I just think it could have been better.
You know, there's a lot of company interference with that movie when it was during production. I forgot the director's name. David Lynch or something like that.
I honestly do not remember the director of Alien 3. I'll be honest. I'm just saying I don't. This needs a little bit more snipping right here.
Oh, Sam.
Yeah.
Who's the director of Alien 3? Isn't it David Lynch?
Yes.
Alright.
I'm gonna double check that. I'm fairly sure, even though that was arguably one of the worst ones.
Yeah, but do you understand why? Fox kept interfering with David.
Yeah, I know.
They just kept screwing him over.
Well,
it was just not. I don't know.
like I said, I think they were trying to
David
create the
Fincher.
atmosphere.
David Fincher.
They were trying to create an Alien 1 atmosphere.
Yeah, but they failed miserably because, unfortunately,
Yeah.
the whole concept behind it was kind of like it felt, I don't know, like it was just pieced together, so it felt very garbage. Okay, when that gets on there, after that's on there, when we get it on there, where like that, this is actually gonna go
right back on top,
right back over here to hold that into place.
Okay.
So that'll get screwed down like
and that'll
that.
hold, yeah.
And that'll help hold it in place.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and, well, that's
Which one's your favorite out of all of them?
Alien.
The first one?
Well, okay. You see, you can't really ask which is your favorite Alien because Alien
They all
was a
have
horror
different
movie.
feel.
Okay, Alien was a like straight up horror movie built solely on suspense. It was meant to make you like, you know, your butthole clench up. It was meant to scare you. And even though there were scary moments in Aliens, man, it was a straight up action flick. It was like Marines versus aliens. I mean, tons of guys with guns fighting a whole bunch of aliens. So it wasn't quite the same feel. I mean, it still had horror moments of chest bursting and face hugging and all that. But that first scene with John Hurt, when the alien burst out of the chest. You remember when we saw it when we were kids?
Oh my
first time?
goodness!
I thought
I had nightmares for a month.
Cry. I was like, I mean, Dad kind of warned us. He's like, "This is gonna scare you," and it scared me. I was like, that shocked me to my very core as a child. So,
You know what's even really cooler? Spaceballs, they brought back John Hurt.
Yeah, no.
That was awesome.
Goes, oh no,
not again.
Yeah.
That was
That's
pretty
brilliant.
awesome.
That's brilliant. That's funny. Should be.
What do you think that was in that special that gave him the chest burster?
Huh?
At the gas station in Spaceballs, what do you think that was? What was in the special that gave him that chest burster?
I don't want to know, but I do know that the original movie.
Who says that it was actually in the special?
Original
Maybe
movie,
he was infected already.
The original movie, they did not tell the cast what was going to happen.
Yeah, that's how they got the reaction.
That's why everyone was so scared. They were really scared.
So the only one that was in it was John Hurt.
John Hurt was the only one who knew that was going to happen.
Yeah. And those are real reactions.
So all their reactions when they all freaked out and jumped back, John, that was real. They were like, "What is going on? What's happening to this guy's chest?" Like they were freaking out because they didn't know that was happening.
There we go.
Oh my goodness, that is the best way to do that. To get genuine horror.
Oh, well, that's not the first time. In fact, David Fincher. Sam. I gotta look now. The Exorcist. That was William Peter Blatty, I think. But, yeah, no. I was saying they did that with The Exorcist, too. At the end of the movie, after the priest that was exorcising Linda Blair. After he was, the scene where he was thrown out the window or he jumped out the window, and his friend would come down and he was all shaking and everything and trying to give him the last rites and whatnot. Yeah. The reason why he was so shaky is because I think it was William Blatty. I think that's the director of The Exorcist. You have to give me a second here. I'm horrible with the names. The Exorcist. He literally took movie Exorcists. William Friedkin. William Friedkin took the actor aside and was talking to him for while he was talking to him, and out of nowhere just slapped him across the face, like hard, and scared the crap out of him. So when and then he's like, okay, let's go. So when you see him giving you the last rites and he's like uncontrollably shaking, it's because he just got shot.
You know the original Star Wars in Episode 5, that when they filmed it, the reaction that Luke gave was not because we said, no, I am your father. That's not actually what he said.
He's saying Obi-Wan killed your father.
Obi-Wan killed your father was the original story.
Yeah, the only people
who knew were George Lucas, Irvin Kershner, and then they took Mark Hamill and told him.
Not Mark Hamill.
James
Earl Jones. James Earl Jones had to know because he's the one that said
James Earl Jones, but I'm saying the only person in the cast who was there, who knew afterwards what really was going to happen was Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
And you should hear him tell the story because he does this really funny Harrison Ford impersonation that sounds exactly like him. Because I was sitting next to Harrison Ford, and Mark Hamill's like, I was sitting next to him on the screen of the film, and Harrison leans over to me and goes, hey kid, how come you didn't tell me that? It's so funny, it sounds exactly like it.
So, yeah.
If you were a director and you had to do something to get real reactions, would you do it?
It depends, because like I said, like the director that did that to the on The Exorcist, he literally took the actor aside and he was like, I want to talk to you for a second, and he was talking to him and just out of nowhere slapped the crap out of him and scared the crap out of that actor to the point where when he went to do the last rites for the priest that jumped out the window. And forgive me, I can't remember the actors' names for the life of me right now. I'm trying to do this at the same time.
It's a good movie.
It is a good movie. But the thing is that he was shaking uncontrollably because he just got slapped across the face by the director like 2 seconds before that.
Mark, you had one of the biggest secrets in cinema history.
You do that, we're going to get a copyright claim.
You gotta pause that.
I can't.
It's live he's on live stream. You can maybe get audio.
This is off on YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, the contrast was when we did Star Wars, nobody cared. I read it and I gave it to my friend to read. I said that this is the goofiest thing I've ever read. And then he called and he said, you're right, it is goofy. Can I give it to Meredith? I said, sure. I passed it all around. By the second film, that's when the scrutiny became more intense. And there was a wonderful substitute revelation. In that scene, the way we filmed it, Vader said, you don't know the truth. Obi-Wan killed your father. And the idea of Alec Guinness being the real villain, I thought, wow, what a spectacular twist. And it's just as you see in the film, no, search your feelings, you know it's true. Wallop, the hand goes off. It's so vivid. The director, Irvin Kershner, took me aside. He came to my dressing room, actually, and he said, I'm going to tell you something. I know it. George Lucas knows it. But when I tell you, you'll know it. But if it leaks, we'll know it was you. So I said, what? And he handed me the piece of paper that said, I am your father. I just shocked. I said, is that true? He said, well, you search your feelings, and we're going to play it like that. He said, oh my gosh, Dad, Vader. And then I was paranoid, because I thought, it was way before social media and all of that, but I had to keep the secret for about a year yeah, well, telephone, telegraph, telecarry. She had no fault whatsoever. In fact, Harris and I would test her. If you really wanted to get something out fast, you'd ask Carrie to keep it in confidence. So at the screening,
I don't want to doing that.
Harrison turned to me and said, "Hey, kid, you didn't tell me that." Just for the F-bomb, I only used it for historical accuracy. Yeah, I mean, I was so thrilled because, I don't like having the burden of that. I talk in my sleep, it's really dangerous. Does Harrison like your impression of it? Actually, he once said to me, "Hey, it's not anything like that."
He sounds exactly.
He does sound like that because that bad lip reading where they're with Han Solo.
Oh, yeah.
Mark Hamill did the voice for Han Solo.
That's so funny.
And you wouldn't think that. You would hear him and you're like, wait a minute.
Is that Harrison or not?
Is that Harrison Ford? You thought it was Harrison Ford, but it wasn't. It was
So
Mark
funny
Hamill.
You said that.
You didn't tell me that.
Oh my word, it's so funny.
That's awesome. Okay.
Good story. I was like, the first time I heard that interview, I laughed for probably 20 minutes by myself. I was like, that sounds exactly like Aaron. Training. I have more
You know what? I'm
I
just
do need horsepower.
I'm just thinking for a future build. If I do one of these, I'm thinking I might chip this right here out and put this right and then screw it right in.
A lot of
Hold it.
people do that, but I don't have a screw long enough to do it.
Ah.
So,
Well, we don't have one here, no. But okay, so all right, now I need to strip this. You want to back up a little bit because these these aren't exactly
with it.
yeah.
Space tidy.
Just saying they come off of me. Alright. But they do
Fun,
work,
isn't it, John?
by the way, these do work pretty good for a pair of helping hands.
I just saw that. Might do that next time. But kind of fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Doing this. It's good for someone who likes to tinker.
And yeah.
have-
But did we already have that conversation on the way to Walmart the other day?
If you have tinker hands, this is a really fun hobby.
Yeah.
Extremely fun hobby.
Yeah, well, you were down. Well, you were taking me to Walmart down in Florida. You were talking about how this
It's
is.
great for tinker. Yeah. So John, this is going to be your shirt on Saturday. The sleeve right here is going to have silver going across it this way
Okay.
with a big red star. I'm Captain America, you're going to be Winter Soldier.
Okay.
What am I gonna be?
What do you want to be? You can be
Give me Bucky.
John.
No. Scruffy Nerf herder look. Scruffy looking Nerf herder. That's awesome.
Or you can be another Captain America. I have this. I have just a gray one, but I still have the Captain America patch on it. I have a gray one in there that we can put whatever you want on it. It's a fun
I
thing.
know
when
what
your
my
wife
alias
makes-
is gonna be for like.
when your wife makes t-shirts. And Boba Dark means we're gonna have to get him some green stuff and whatnot. But at least for this war, you're going as my sidekick. Oh, and when you do this,
I may
when
have
you
to
first
trim- I'm
put
gonna
this
trim
in,
that, dang it. Yeah.
go ahead and take this
Bend that out.
and bend it in a little bit, like that.
Okay.
Because when you put this in, like this, and you go to close it, it sticks out, and then it causes issues with the switch.
Okay.
So you want to bend it in just a tiny bit.
Well, it's gonna sit right here.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just saying, bend it in. Trust me, I've done this.
Okay. Why not just snip it with a tip?
No.
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 Okay. I was gonna say you got that shrink right, so
Yeah,
You
can
got
put
the
heat shrink
snip
on
it.
Or you just put heat shrink
Shrink on it. Yeah.
You got the beat.
Uh-huh.
Nobody ever got that.
You got the beat. I got that. I heard you. I heard you.
So I'll just do this. There, put that on it. Done.
Is that shrinking?
It will. It'll keep going. And the more he uses heat around it, the more it'll shrink, so it'll be fine. It's the idea is just to keep it apart from that other
You
piece.
don't want it to arc. Okay.
I can't. You're
I'm sorry. I'm not used to live streaming, and I'm betting there's nobody watching it.
I can't tell. This is a third-party app. Ustream. It has better bit rates and stuff.
Anyway, I'm still gonna have to snip this anyways because I just realized.
No,
a little.
just gonna
And also
Just
share it on
what? Twist
Facebook.
it?
put it in. Like, okay, if you're just gonna do this, what? No.
That's what I was saying. Oh, run it around. Okay. Use it up there.
You can do this, whatever, run it around. Just do this first.
Yeah, and then
Just get it on there, and then, I mean, you can even snip it on down a little bit if you want. Just give yourself space.
Did you hear that Clone Wars is coming back?
Yeah, have you seen this? Have you seen the trailer for the new Clone Wars season?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Believe me, I can't wait. I've seen all of the other ones.
It's gonna be on their own streaming app though. It's not, and you're gonna have to pay for it.
Disney streaming app, really?
Yeah.
All of the stuff that we're gonna want to watch is on a Disney streaming app. I'm not gonna want to watch Netflix again anymore. Okay, this is not gonna work.
And now I'm slowly but surely buying all the Blu-rays to every Clone Wars season. We may not need Netflix for the other seasons.
Well, either way. Okay, I'm gonna get this on there.
It's like we're giving it like, yeah, you guys what you want, but we're gonna do it our way. So you guys gonna have to pay for it monthly, and it's only gonna be 12 episodes.
As long as it ends. As long as they end it on a good note. Because the last one, don't get me wrong, lost episode, season 6, or whatever you want to call
It
it.
was frustrating.
It
Didn't really end.
End.
It just kind of,
It was,
yeah.
and it was Yoda. It was all about Yoda. I don't know. Anyway. I need somebody to hold this.
Okay.
My hands are in the way of the camera here. There it goes. Yep. It's on.
We should have put heat shrink on that. I didn't even think about it, but it'll hold. Yeah, that'll hold. Alright.
And then I gotta do one for this one.
Yep.
And I already got the wire cut. It's not very well timed. I took I stopped it because I was like, wait a minute, it's not gonna be too. It's gonna be way too long.
Yeah, that's gonna not. You only need it about the same length as the other one because we're going to do the XT60s, which has more heat shrink in here for those. XT60s. Well, this one.
So just hand me a piece of heat shrink. Put this on. Voila. Okay. This will just so it doesn't go anywhere. And there we go. Yeah, so your uncle is supervising. This is my first build.
Hold up.
Yeah.
What, did you put the heat shrink on?
Yeah, right here.
Oh, okay.
I'm holding it so...
The other piece came off, that's why I'm...
Oh yeah, that's from that black, or from the top, the tip that we were...
There you go. There it goes. Alright, it's on. It's
There it
on.
is.
There it is. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Yay. Okay, let it. It's not solid yet. Give it a second.
That's why that's why I let go and let it sit.
And just straight up do this right there, right now. That one's on. We can put the
Other spring wrap on,
back
yeah.
on here just as a cap. So,
Yeah, because once you put it in there, it's going to
Alright.
stick. It's going to stay. Alright. So now...
Now, that goes in there, and we got to get it solidified. I'm just going to trim this up a bit, because I know pretty much how this is going to go down. So we're going to give them away.
That.
So once you get that down,
And...
this is the part that's...
Yeah. Push that up there.
Alright, so we got to hold this down. And
I
we're
got
going
it.
to
Okay.
hot glue everything in place.
Yep. Let me get my gloves on before you start hot gluing.
I'm not going to hurt you.
Okay.
I just got to burn my thumb, though. Wow.
So I was like, I'm getting my gloves on. Go. Go.
That one.
Take that off.
Ooh, hold on.
Yeah, I saw you. You
I
just dropped it right on.
onto my thumb.
Yeah.
That feels fabulous.
Hey, here.
Ah, it's my finger.
Let it fall. Sam, look
Yeah.
at those.
The what? Those?
Yeah, this is the
I
kind
don't know. Apparently bought them for me.
Are you ever gonna use them?
Of course not. I figured you were going to ask for them. And I was going to give them to you, so...
Okay. Yeah.
Gotta make sure you keep it in place. There. Okay.
Your stick is out. That's why. The glue stick is out.
Oh, my wife is calling me. Your drink, I forgot. I'm sorry. There's another stick right here.
Alright.
Is that the clear one?
Ah!
I'm supposed to get brand new. I totally forgot.
No, you're good. Go. Do what you gotta do.
Just want to push it into it.
Hmm?
We're at 40 minutes.
Okay.
Just let you know.
Oh, wow.
Technical difficulties all around.
Oh my goodness.
Working on it.
Once you get it, the majority of it in there. The hot glue is used a lot as just a filler.
Yeah. You're
Once
good.
we get that in there, I've got this cowl.
Yeah.
There we go.
And with my screwdriver.
Right there.
Right here. Okay, that should be good for that. And then I'm going to take this with all that cure. I'm going to push this right.
Oh
my
my Connor.
goodness.
The legs are because that.
No,
phone
it's
is,
not that. This fell off and it snagged it.
Okay. Well. Wow. Talk about technical difficulties. Here.
I'm gonna have to end it.
No, you don't. No,
There you
you
go.
don't.
There you
Here. Now. You can attach the battery there.
Okay. So now this is on.
Boy, you are just.
A hazard? Yeah, I know.
We're gonna have to. Like, it's live stream, but no one. Fortunately, no one's here.
There you go. That's all you need for
Pretty
that.
sure nobody's watching it, so hopefully.
I shared it on Facebook, and usually when that happens, I get people watching it.
Oh wow.
Oh,
I'm sorry, folks.
It's not a big deal.
We're just
Going on.
accident prone people.
No, we are not. Certain people.
Certain people are
Now we are going to do
And
it.
that stand is just not strong enough.
It is. It's just that's. Do you not understand? That's snagged.
That's a lot of
Okay.
wire. Okay,
All right.
fighting in my
No fighting in
workshop.
No fighting in workshop.
Thou shalt be removed.
Okay.
Okay, so...
All right.
Fire out my phone. Okay. You take that down as much as you can. Now, we're going to test the switch. Same thing we've done before.
Okay.
Get a dart.
Get a dart. Yep.
Move back up so that the.
Yeah, it's going to be loud. It's going to shoot it. Okay. So,
All right.
we don't feed the darts until we
yeah,
check
I'll
the
pull
switch. Alright, so basically it's going to go
I'll pull the trigger. Yeah, I got that. Yeah.
there.
Okay.
Pull the trigger.
Alright.
And now pull it. Ready?
Well done. I did not get the dart on any frame. That's how fast it was. It
Okay.
was not on a
You gotta be a
single
little
frame.
quieter. That was
Yeah.
really loud. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So this is good.
Yep.
We're good on that. Your switch is good. Now we take this down. We're gonna run the battery,
Yeah,
this one,
wire
to
up
the
into
wire,
there, yeah.
into there. Follow the same pattern that you did right here,
Yep.
and run it right up through that second hole right there.
Okay.
Or if you want to make the same one bigger, it's up to you.
I can imagine that hurt.
I cooked
Oh, hold on.
So angry at me.
Alright.
For some reason, the orange on the camera is lighter than it is in real life.
Run this through. I already made the hole while you're out there.
And you just thread it through and
Yep.
pull it through.
You may remember Eight-Legged Freaks?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll never forget that because all I ever think about whenever you say that is giant spiders and motocross bikes.
Giant spiders, motocross,
Motocross bikes.
and David Arquette.
David Arquette. My word. It's like, how are you guys gonna get Doofus? I mean, whatever his name is from Scream.
From Scary Movie? Or no,
From
Scream.
Scream. He was
Yeah.
the cop from Scream.
Dewey.
Dewey.
Doofus
is
was
funnier.
yeah the
Doofy is from yeah.
Scary Movie. Yeah.
So okay, now we're gonna take this. And these
They're gonna be
are going to be
shrunk wrapped
trimmed,
together.
tinned. And
Did you know
then
Frank
comes
Wel-
fun. Okay.
Okay.
This part kind of is not fun.
Did you know Frank Welker voiced the spiders?
Ha.
He voiced
Frank
all
Welker.
of the spiders.
All right. Snip.
He did, I think, over 120
So how
different.
much are you gonna need?
This can come right up to this thing, but I mean, it's probably that.
About 1.5 inches out.
Yeah.
Okay.
And make them even, but you also got to strip it, so leave a little space to strip,
Yeah.
and you got to tin it, and then we got to put tin in here.
2 inches worth.
Yeah, that's about good. Keep them the same length. Boom. There you go. Now you're gonna strip them.
Yep.
I watched that movie and I was just like, this is funny.
Yeah, it's pretty comically bad, but
It's good for laughs.
Yeah. It doesn't take itself too seriously.
how can it? It's giant CGI spiders.
Terrible CGI spiders,
Yeah.
man.
Makes it harder to tin when you do that.
Sorry.
Twist like that. I'm not
Oh.
saying don't do it. I'm just telling you.
I
It's
did
gonna be
not
harder
know
to
that.
tin because the oils from your fingers
Fingers.
block
Yeah.
the solder from getting to it.
Also, it has a cult following for some reason.
8-Legged Freaks has a.
Every horrible, cheesy horror movie. Dude,
Has
if
it.
you want a cult following of a really good horror spider movie, Arachnophobia.
That's a really good one.
movie was great.
Who's your favorite character?
John Goodman.
Oh, of course.
I got
He's
one
the-
on my shoe, I think.
It was pretty awesome.
Awesome in that movie.
I think I still have a little bit on my shoe.
Yes, it does. Is that scorpion tail? What is it? Well, looks like a scorpion tail. Okay,
In
so now you're gonna tin it.
Yep.
Tin those. And then
You're on
you
live
have
stream,
to
by the
put
way.
Tin in here.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
You're on live stream.
I meant that was being physique.
Alright.
Huh. A rogue / scorpion tail. Okay.
Yep.
You're on live
Now you're
stream.
gonna tin those.
Oh, jeez.
I am gonna have to get more solder. I thought I had more, but I only just a little bit left after that. But
Okay.
that's fine though. As this strife will be built tonight, and then we'll play Call of Duty or something for a while. And you can build another one tomorrow.
Another movie that has a cult following, The Halloween.
Oh, that was
Howling?
a horrible movie.
It's terrible.
I know.
If you want a really good
Werewolf movie?
werewolf movie, it's Silver Bullet.
I know.
Although I called it, I knew it was the priest.
I mean, you knew by the time he had like one eye missing,
I knew before that.
or when he had that dream.
Yeah, like he was having. It
I was
was.
gonna say there's pretty.
Come on, dude. Silver Bullet, really, John? Stephen King?
You don't like Silver
You don't like
Bullet?
Silver Bullet?
Gary Busey's awesome.
I didn't say it wasn't bad. I just said I like. There's other werewolf movies I like.
Okay, like what? Name a better one than Silver Bullet.
Another werewolf, American Werewolf in London.
That's a good.
That is
one.
not a better one. than
Yes.
Silver
arguably better.
Arguably.
no.
I'm sorry. I'm not a big Stephen King movie fan. I'm not. I'm
Get
being
out.
honest.
Get out.
Pack your stuff and leave.
Get your shit and get out.
I'm gonna have to go in these little.
Yeah. So basically, you tin inside those,
yeah.
and then.
Do you think I should live stream you guys playing Call of Duty too?
If you want to.
Alright.
If you want to tin your, if you want to live stream your dad getting mad.
Fair warning, guys. He gets really mad because
This is
there's.
hard. Please don't burn me. See, that's the part that's hard, is getting it in there and getting it to work.
Well, I mean, I've got a drop in there, but it's
I know,
not
but it's not actually in there.
in there.
Fright Night's a pretty good movie.
That was a good movie, the old one, not
Yeah.
that new.
The new one is okay.
Not
No.
Colin Farrell.
I
No,
said
I'm
it was
sorry.
okay.
terrible.
It was okay.
I can't see
I
if
think
it's
you
melted
got
or
some,
not.
but melt some more in there because you need
Yeah.
a good amount to get it.
We may or may not have enough solder because I'm about out here.
So
I don't know. Go ahead. We're about done soldering.
here's a
This is the last part that we have to solder. The rest of it just gets put.
here's a
back together.
debate. Which slasher franchise is better, Halloween or Friday the 13th?
Friday the 13th.
Really?
It's not really
There
a
we go.
debate.
Okay, from a story aspect.
I'm sorry, I have to disagree with you.
Halloween.
The best
Once again,
slasher?
Get out. The best slasher would be Nightmare
Nightmare
on Elm Street.
Yep, probably.
But he didn't give us that option. His options were
Between Halloween
or
and
Friday the
Friday the
13th.
13th.
So I went Friday the 13th.
No, yeah,
Although-
only because
Ow.
The
sorry.
kills are just creative.
I think-
Jamie
no,
Lee Curtis
Friday
did a
the
great job in the
13th.
first Halloween, though.
I think Friday the 13th is more campy. It makes it a little more fun to watch. 'Cause, I mean, if you watch Jason X, it's just
Funny.
oh my
Oh my
goodness.
word! No, when he's slamming those girls.
Oh my goodness,
That was
Yeah.
the best part of
The
that
ki-
movie.
the
I don't think I've
slumber
ever laughed
bag.
so hard in my life.
At a horror movie, man.
Or the part where he sticks the lady's face in liquid nitrogen and like smashes
Yeah.
it on the
Yeah.
counter. I was like, one, that wouldn't happen, but two,
Because
I
you
don't
have to
care.
leave it in there for like a really long time in order
It's
to
like-
freeze the entire skull.
It's not the point is it was so
Oh,
hokey.
it was funny.
The
That was the
deaths,
whole point. Oh my goodness.
all the deaths in that movie were hokey. There was not a single death that was
I
not
think they were
hokey.
having fun with it. That's why,
But seriously, I'm a huge fan of Freddy vs. Jason. I thought it was a great movie.
No, it was okay. I like it.
I didn't think it was a bad movie either. I actually
think
enjoyed
I
that
have
one.
it.
It's better
Oh.
than
Fun to
Jason
watch.
Takes Manhattan.
Oh my goodness, Jason,
was a horrible
horrible.
I know. That's like I said,
Horrible.
it's better than Jason Takes Manhattan.
It's like when they tried to take it from the campsite to the city.
Okay.
That was the
And I
worst
didn't
choice.
wasn't a huge fan of the new Friday the 13th movie.
It
just
did- it
because
had to
they
be
made
from
him
Supernatural.
running and stuff.
I had to do from Supernatural, I know.
But they made him running. Like, when you see Jason running after people,
And there was nothing spiritual about it. He wasn't a demon or anything like
Okay,
that. He was
now,
just a
let's
dude that looked
make
out
it
the
now
woods.
this is the part that's not fun. All right, that side, the top, is gonna be the black.
Okay, so the angled.
Yes. Okay,
Is-
so now we have to get wait, before that.
Dad, this is
Oh,
longer than
shrink wrap.
church. This video is longer than church.
Shrink wrap every time when we do the
Cap or the yeah.
these right here.
If you ever want to do a long video,
Definitely gonna
just
hold this. With the Okay, so
Okay,
this
so put the black on the black and the red on the red.
Yep.
Alright. And now the idea is going to be exactly what you think it is. You're going to have to try and hold these on here
while you solder them together.
while it solders it in. Sometimes it takes 11 hours. It feels like it anyways.
Is this gonna be the last part?
Okay, it's starting on this one. Are you pushing down?
I think it did.
I think it did too. I think you got it. Let go. Let's see.
Nope.
See, this is the part that's really annoying. Is doing.
I really filled those up. So it may be,
You need them to really fill up because it's got to hold on.
okay.
Let me get this part aside.
I mean, maybe next time we should put the wire in and then just as a thought.
I think it's working.
It's not.
Not.
Maybe we should get
Hold on.
more wire and just stick it on there and melt it all together.
No, what I was going to say is maybe we should do this first and have the wires run through the other side. It's just an idea. I'm holding this.
It's gonna be hot.
Yeah, you know what I'm going to do?
This is the part that I can't stand doing. Of all the doing
Yeah.
this.
Yeah,
It's
because
the
pressing
X-
down was pushing the wire straight back through, and it wasn't actually letting me push it down.
The XT60 is the most obnoxious part of doing this.
And I can see it liquefying.
Yeah, it's liquefying, but the problem is that the other
The inside has to
liquefy
liquefy
as well, and it's not.
for them to connect. It's supposed to. It
I
just
may
takes
have
a
put too
while.
much.
No, I put a lot in one of these before.
So you guys excited for Avengers 4?
Shoot, are you kidding? I wasn't able to
I
sleep
am-
after Avengers 3. I'm still angry about the way they ended Avengers 3.
But you know they had to.
Okay, that should. Did it go on?
It's on.
That took a little.
Yeah, it's on.
That took
Okay.
shorter than expected.
Holy cow. Well, I was squeezing on that one. Well, I was trying to make sure that when I pushed down with the pliers.
Okay, now.
I had to do this again.
No, we gotta do it on the right side, but first.
Shrink wrap it, yeah.
Shrink wrap, and you don't shrink wrap that, you shrink wrap the entire connection. There, like that.
Okay,
So
hold on. I'll put this underneath and hold that on while it's
Please do,
shrinking.
because I'm not holding it with my finger and lighting it.
Yeah. There we go.
Be like, no, I'm not lighting my finger on fire. No.
There we go.
Boom. There you go. Now I gotta do the same thing to the red side.
Look at it. All right. Dang.
You need oil?
Oh, that's fine. I just had to get it apart so I could.
Yeah, from silicone, reach over the door. There's that piece right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you guys have any confidence in any Predator film?
Any confidence?
Yeah, like it will do anything? Like, it'd be good?
Well, considering the first screenings were not good, no.
And they had to reshoot the entire third act.
I mean, all I've heard about is how bad all these Predator movies keep end up being, and they always end up being horrible, so.
Except for the first one.
There
Second
we
one.
go.
It
First and
started.
second one weren't that terrible. I like the first one. I love the first one. I like the second one. And then after that, they just, Oh, I think it's on there.
I think it is. Yeah, we got it.
That, he said it would take 11 hours.
It usually, I don't usually have two people doing it. Usually I'm doing this by myself, and it's a lot harder when you're trying to hold three things and do this.
Hold on. Hold it there. Like I said, I do not want to. Dang it! It didn't. Hold on. Why aren't you just using that? I don't know. Because I'm.
A lot easier to do this.
Here, you know what? We're doing this all wrong. We're doing this all wrong. We're trying to push this up instead of letting
Use
it drop.
gravity.
Yeah.
Gravity is our best friend.
It's not wanting to go around it.
And tell it to be blue, fall off a cliff.
Totally fine.
Tell that to people who fall off a cliff.
Yeah.
It's not wanting to wrap around that tip. It's like it
You
shrunk.
have it. You have it.
Keep it more safer.
It did
Oh,
shrink.
it shrunk because of the heat from the wire.
Yep. But it's not on anymore, so. There.
Awesome. All right. I'll hold.
That's done. Are we done?
Almost.
Almost. I gotta put it back together.
And we're trying not to fry the plastic.
I didn't. It's fine.
It's just a snick.
There. Alright, so this is for the battery. Now we still have to reassemble the blaster. Next parts that go in, we're going to take the
Magazine
magazine catch.
catch.
This. I was thinking spring. They have extended magazine catches and all that kind of stuff. Alright. This guy didn't pay for the extended stuff, so. Alright, so it's like this. Try to get it lined up, like.
Here, I got it. Nope, you had it right.
I did have it right.
Yeah, because that.
You just have to line it up right. But this goes right
Okay.
there. Just like that.
All right.
And now.
I still don't understand why Amazon's doing Lord of the Rings.
I thought Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings was really good. So
I
I
did
don't
too.
know.
All
But
the,
apparently it wasn't. It wasn't.
There you go.
It wasn't SJW, maybe.
I don't know what it's like.
There we
It's Lord of
go.
the Rings, but these people are racist things else.
Okay.
Am I-
So, oh, we need trigger, pusher.
Yep. The whole trigger assembly.
There it is, right there.
they just keep. Why do corporations just keep making bad decisions?
So basically, this piece goes in first.
Is it spring there?
No. Goes like this.
Okay.
This is your spring.
Okay.
So your pusher,
So Hollywood is really just running out of ideas.
pretty much. Hollywood's been running out of ideas for years. That's why I think everything is remade. Everything is a remake.
But some of those remakes are really good, like John Carpenter's The Thing.
The first remake, we're
First.
talking 80s John Carpenter, that
Yeah.
was good. Don't get me wrong.
That
the
new
second
one was garbage.
was the prequel. I own it, only because I
You're a completionist.
am a John Carpenter fan, and I don't have them all anymore. I used to have them all on video cassette, which was, you know, at the time, I had all of John Carpenter's movies. So, yeah, I was a big John Carpenter fan for
If
a
you had
long
the choice,
time.
would you watch the original The Thing from Outer Space or John Carpenter's?
If I had a choice,
Carpenter.
John Carpenter.
Easily.
Like I said, I'm a John Carpenter fan. I mean, The Fog, you know.
That's not the right one.
You know that's actually based on a book, right?
The Fog?
No, John Carpenter's The Thing, or The Thing from Outer Space. It's based on a book from 1939. And you wouldn't believe how close it is, believe it or not.
So 1939 was the first. Or what was some guy thought of a creature that could mimic
Others.
other things, other people, or other beings, other entities.
And there were more things than you think in the book.
There were more than one, huh?
Yeah. Well, you remember the test scene where he was testing blood?
Yeah.
Well, there were supposed to be 14 things in that scene. Because that was how many there was in the book. And in the book, all the normal people actually ripped them to shreds.
Now,
All the normal people, what?
Ripped them to shreds.
it won't be like that one.
Once you close it up, yeah.
Once you close it, so your pusher's gonna be fine.
Okay.
That's gonna be fine. Now we're missing the jam door ring.
So would you, if I got you the book, would you read it?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then the other half
It's over there.
We need the green parts. This,
Yeah, the little
need your slam part. Is it basically your slam catches?
yeah.
It's always like that, don't worry. You're gonna get paranoid thinking it's not gonna work and all that. You'll be fine. Oops, wrong way.
Right.
It's gonna be tight.
Did I put too much glue in there?
It's not too much glue. I think it's just a wire right there. Yeah, it's too much glue. But it'll close. It's not gonna keep it open. There's always a problem when you do this. There's always like a thing that gets in the way. It'll close.
Okay.
You just have to press.
Yeah, it's just gonna close via screws.
Your sling up top here, or?
Yeah. And that would be the first.
I can tell you,
Now you
I actually,
Put it back together.
Okay.
I actually rewatched the
all
thing
screws.
fully because when before I couldn't watch it fully because it's terrifying.
Oh, it took me forever to watch the movie fully.
Well, I just recently just watched it fully, and I tell you what, it's
Oh,
a good
this
movie.
screw here is not the right screw.
Yeah, that doesn't go on there. I don't know why. There's one that does. It's not this blaster.
So that screw doesn't need to be on there.
No.
Because, yeah, it's going to hold it on. This is going to hold it on.
Yeah.
Any question?
There's one that doesn't. That actually.
At what age would you watch John Carpenter's The Thing?
Yeah, not before.
We were kids. We were younger than teens when we saw it, but Dad used to let us watch stupid movies like Psycho and Alien and Thing and all that. But he always watched them with us and let us know, hey, you
Yeah,
might
not
want
to-
to close your eyes on this part. And we
Yeah.
were like, why? Oh my word! I'm gonna die. Something really scary's going on. Dude, that scene where they were testing the blood and the thing, I was like, I'm gonna poop my pants. I'm so scared.
The dog scene got me the
Small
most.
one? Yeah, that's terrible. Small one there, small one there. There's two that are shorter.
The one right here, I think that. Nope. Where's that one screwdriver?
So there's a fan theory that, remember at the end where Kurt Russell gives Keith David's liquor
Mm-hmm.
before they're freezing to death?
Mm-hmm.
Well, apparently the theory is that Keith David is the Thing in that scene.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Why? Why would they do that?
Because John Carpenter said that one of them is. So people are like, okay, so which one is it?
And he leaves that up for you to decide.
Well, they theorized that Kurt Russell actually was giving him gasoline, and because the Thing isn't human, it wouldn't know what liquor would taste like.
But
So-
it already knew all the other. It takes on knowledge. I mean, it knows all that other stuff. Why wouldn't it know what? I mean, if it takes on the person's knowledge, then it would know what liquor tastes.
It doesn't take on the person's knowledge, does it?
Before we finish,
You want
up
to test it?
here, no. Where'd that little piece go?
I did not.
There's a little gray button. Right here.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pop that open a little bit so we can just pop this
Oh.
in.
Alright.
I should have pointed that out before we did this.
That button.
Yeah.
Give me to unscrew it.
There you go. But I just shot the spring in there somewhere. No, I got it. Right here. I was like, no.
Oh my
This
goodness.
is not normally so difficult to do.
That little
This
one
isn't
shot,
difficult.
that little one shot that you let me borrow, that's what happened. I was putting it together, back together, because I was testing to see if I could put a K26 on it. And, I was putting it on, and the thing just, like, it just shot across the room, and I could not
There you
find
go.
it.
Okay.
Okay. Just keep screwing it back together.
Yep.
Two of the shorter ones. There's two shorter ones that go up here. I don't know which ones are shorter. You can
I don't know. There's two. This one's longer.
This one's shorter. That one shorter. Right, and this one's shorter.
So this is spring activated? Huh.
Yeah, it is. There's a tiny spot in there for the attachments. Okay. And then that's the other one. And then the rest of it gets screwed together.
Nope.
No, there's no battery on it yet.
Oh. We're well over an hour now.
Okay. You keep dropping that battery. I don't know why you've got it on there.
Because my phone was at 27% when I started live streaming.
Huh.
I forgot to put it on a charger before I took my back.
I need to replace the spring.
So if they released the thing on 4K, would you buy it?
The thing on 4K?
No, you buy everything in 4K, not us.
I was asking him, not you.
I know, I'm answering for him. No.
I already have it on Blu-ray.
It's not 4K.
It's not
4K.
You're funny.
It's not 4K. It's butter.
Butter.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, that's funny right there.
I just shaved some of my gum off.
What's really funny is the fact that you actually knew what I was going for when I said that.
Yep, it's not really that funny. We've been together, like, grown up, known each other for 40 years. Fairly certain it's, I guess, to be expected from brothers.
So can I have that pill now, that horse pill?
For what?
It's lysine for
Oh,
cellular regeneration. It's to help this cancer cells grow, heal faster.
Uh,
You take two, and they're big. I'll give them to you in a minute. Close up.
I may be allergic
There you
to
go.
it, so I might, just take one.
Boom. If doubt you're allergic to it, it's an amino acid that your body already produces.
By the way, not sponsored by Sprite.
Nothing sponsored by Sprite. I'm gonna drink a Sprite though tonight when we play some Call of Duty.
well, I bet I know what those two screws there were the longer ones. Or for the long.
Those are for the front.
for
of
the loom,
cage.
yeah.
Alright. And so,
There we go.
boom. These are your battery doors. So what you're gonna do is we'll take this, and this one. This is a worker thumb screw. So they don't have to use a screwdriver to open it every time to put the battery in. It's your aftermarket battery door. So we're gonna put it in there. And then this goes there.
Did you put a battery in there?
Yep.
Alright.
Just put the battery. This is new, so it's gonna take a minute to work it in, but
Just not want to go in there.
This one.
There it is.
There. Gonna make sure you pop it in. And then that will be your first complete build. Now, all the locks were removed, all the safeties were removed, so you don't have to have a magazine in to rev it or anything.
Right.
Oh, you want to hear it?
So let's go outside real quick, because we're not going to do that in here.
It is very dark out there.
And that's one. Excited yet?
It is very dark.
Well, we're just testing it.
I can barely see him.
Well, we're gonna shoot it at
Shoot it
the
at
door.
the door.
Oh, don't.
Fast enough to rip the dart head off.
Your turn.
I want to try. Oh, you know about your clips?
Excited?
There aren't any more. Hold on.
There's a bunch more darts
Yeah.
over there, Connor.
It literally ripped the dart head off of one of them.
Oh, yeah. It's easily going to break 130, 120, 130. That is how you build a strike. And now, this would be considered a sleeper strike, except for the fact that it's got this aftermarket battery door, which kind of gives you a hint that there's a little something going on with it. But, so...
There you go, Connor. There's a few.
Impressive?
Yeah.
There you go. So now, keep up all of my darts.
Yeah.
First one is done. But see this right here? I got the head, so I can always just...
All right, we're gonna have to end it right here.
Or